The real reason why I haven't made a video on this until now is because I thought it was a joke, but apparently it isn't. So Deadpool 2 has came and went, and it did pretty well for itself both in terms of financially and critically. And although this sequel didn't necessarily catch the lightning in the bottle the second time around, at least in terms of box office, the fact that it could keep up with its predecessor is still an amazing feat regardless. And out of all of the comic book properties that Fox currently owns, Deadpool is the only good one that Fox currently have. So of course they want to capitalise on Deadpool, but the way they're going about it with this idea is a really bad one. Because a few days ago it has been announced that Fox are currently working on a PG-13 cut for Deadpool 2. That will be released in theatres around the same time Bumblebee and Spider-Verse will come around. And the way I see this whole idea of a PG-13 cut for Deadpool 2, it's a complete double-edged blade. I kinda understand the thought process behind this move, but ultimately, I don't think this is a good idea. Now yes, Deadpool does have fans below the age of 18, and yes, this PG-13 cut could benefit Deadpool 2's box office overall, but that's kind of the biggest reason on as to why this is a really scummy idea, because ultimately the only reason why they're doing this is for more money. And at least in my eyes, it seems like Fox don't really care about the product behind the PG-13 cut for Deadpool 2. And I know people are going to say that Disney told Fox to do this just so that they can test the waters on a potential PG-13 version of Deadpool. And whether this is true or not, either way, it's still not going to work, because at his core, Deadpool is a really violent and bad-mouthed character. And if they do water down on Deadpool's traditional tendencies, then he's just going to be shallow. And on the whole, a watered down Deadpool won't work. Now one could argue that Venom is supposed to be an R-rated character, and while I do agree that he would benefit greatly if he was to be R-rated because he can be extremely violent at times, I don't think it's necessarily mandatory for the character of Venom to be an R-rated character, because even if you make him PG-13, the actual character of Venom could still work at his core. But with Deadpool, you can't really say the same thing, because not only is he more violent than Venom, but at his core, Deadpool is a much more mature character overall. Now, could a PG-13 Deadpool work if he was to, let's say, team up with Spider-Man in the MCU? Possibly, because at the very least Deadpool would be a side character and they could play around with his limitations. But even then, that is a stretch. But to top it all off, the fact that Deadpool, at least so far in the movies, has been an R-rated franchise, the fact that they're going back to the drawing board and making a PG-13 cut based on the same movie just kinda alienates the core fanbase. And ultimately, it could backfire on the brand. Again, I do see the thought process behind this tactic, as it would boost the box office for Deadpool 2 overall, but when you really think about the bigger picture, this could potentially make a dent on the Deadpool franchise. So how do you personally feel about a PG-13 cut for Deadpool 2? Do you think that this is a bad idea, or do you think that I'm missing something? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, please like and subscribe, take care and have a good one.